These are the words for the win for the weekend of July 11th and July 12th. It's Sunday afternoon. I just have a short story that I think is cute or nice. I used it in my homily this morning. I have a niece, Amanda. I have three nieces, Amanda, Bridget, and Jennifer. They're all married and they all have kids. I have a nephew, Joshua, who has kids, but they're junior high and high school age by now, I think. But Bridget and Amanda and Jennifer have little ones, and Amanda's two kids are Owen and Vera. Owen's about 4 and Vera's about 2. I've met Owen. I've never met Vera, but all my nieces send pictures, and we get collections and keep caught up through their grandma, my sister, and they're scattered all over the country, from coast to coast, literally. But anyway, the other day I give all my great nieces and nephews book club subscriptions when they get to be about a year, their first Christmas or their first birthday, and I use Stuart Brent Book Club in Winnetka, and Stuart Brent was a man who used to have a bookstore for many, many years on Michigan Avenue in downtown Chicago, but as people quit reading or reading books, and Stuart retired, but his daughter, for sure, maybe 2, started the Children's Book Club, and every month my great nephews and nieces get books. But I noticed a couple of weeks ago that I haven't been billed this for June, and then I went back, I hadn't been billed for May. And I was concerned that something had happened, my credit card numbers were wrong or something. So I called the book club, and it took a day or two, and they got back to me, and they were just overwhelmed when we went into the quarantine and the stay-at-home order was put in effect. The book club operation is in Winnetka, I think, and they had difficulty, first of all, getting personnel in to work because of the quarantine requirements, and then secondly, the number of people who wanted books and workbooks and things for their kids and their grandkids was overwhelming, so they were just swamped. And my great nieces and nephew have been receiving the books and will continue to receive them, and I'll get billed sooner or later. But my point is that I have a hard time with myself, taking care of myself these last 4 or 5 months. I mean, I get mad at me. I can't imagine what it's like living with other people, even though you love them dearly. It's not all enchantment, I'm sure. And so I said to my niece Amanda, she and her husband are both college professors, and they're trying to finish up their work and research and begin to get ready for a semester that's coming, which is going to be, I'm sure, not at all what anybody has ever done before. But I said, how are things going? And she said, well, we're trying to work at home, but that's tough with the kiddos around, meaning Owen and Vera. And she said, we got a part-time nanny, and the emphasis coming now is mine. We got a part-time nanny, but even with the part-time nanny, they're still here. They won't leave. They won't go away. And I just had to laugh because I know they love their kids dearly and want them to be absolutely positively safe. And I know that the day will come when they will hate any second of the thought that they're not going to be around them constantly. But that day too will come. I just tell that story. Hopefully it makes you laugh. It made me laugh. It made me feel a little bit good. I hope it makes you feel a little bit good. Be easy on yourself. Try and be easy on other people. Think of the good things, the optimistic things, the positive things, the enduring things, the good enduring things that we can find. I know memory is a good enduring thing, and friendship and love, and I know we live in a constant state of departure. We're always leaving something behind, the day, the afternoon, the weekend, whatever it may be, and we're arriving. In these days, We don't necessarily get to pick our departure, and we don't necessarily get to pick our arrival. We're in transit. And while we're in transit, let's try and be gentle.